Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day, because I sure am. And welcome once again to Legend of Mushroom. Today we're going to be looking at some news about the game. The devs have given us some information about what's to be expected in the future. We got some feedback on what they think about some key subjects in the game. So we're going to be checking out that in the official Discord. But before we get into it, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet. But if you have so, yeah, thank you very much for using my code. Nonetheless, now let's get into it. Here we go. The devs have given us some feedback on some important topics, namely a lot of issues that have been caused by the server merges and the reduced number of players in the game overall, right? So we have issues with the cross-server matching during the opening days of the servers, meaning that what they say over here is basically that since there is less servers overall, they have widened the range of servers that can be matched together with each other, meaning that it's easier for newer servers to be matched with servers that are a little bit older, not just straight up new servers, so it's not like always the same matchups, and therefore, well, it just so happens that there's usually just going to be servers that are a little bit older and just stronger overall. So you could always have big whales on your new server that have really made some catch up versus the older servers, but overall this just means that some matchups are already just won because of the big power gaps. So they are looking to make some adjustments in the future, but really this all just comes down to the way they have done the server merges and the way they have gone about looking at matchmaking. Something very similar here goes with the family brawl. People are complaining that they are basically just being matched together with the same family over and over and over, and they are asking for alliances with certain families so that it's not always just the same couple families fighting, and they basically say that this is not going to be happening. And again, it's a matter of just servers are getting less. Basically, I guess they missed something there, but they just mean that there is less people overall in those servers, and as people are just stacking up in big families, there is just less active families in pretty much every server. So it just comes down to, once again, less servers, less families in those servers. People are more stacked up in the same families, and therefore you just match up against the same ones over and over. Then we have a topic about class balance, and they are saying that, well, people are pretty much just playing either archer or warrior, and everything else is just kind of out of the power and meta. So they are saying that, well, class balance has been their attention for a little while, and they are looking to strengthen some of the less popular classes: Warbringer, Beastmaster, Supreme Spirit, and Demon Lord. But basically, yeah, they don't really say if they're going to be doing anything soon or what they might be looking to do. So all in all, they have been saying this for a long time and nothing has really been happening, so I'm not too sure. And sort of in the same line, there is a question specifically about the power of Spirit Channeler, basically just saying that it's really hard to make it grow stronger. There's just not enough assets in the game and avenues to make it scale like other older classes. And they say that they are looking to make some adjustments to this class in particular. They say that they are going to be increasing PAL crit damage and preventing it to be offset a lot by crit resistance, which at this point we have a lot of, and scaling the PAL crit damage is a lot harder. And they are also look to adjust some passives, and in addition making you able to carry PALs in more gameplay. Not sure what they mean by that, but they're basically just looking to buff the class overall in the whole aspect of the game. They're talking about the family dungeon, looking at making it a little bit more interesting so people can play a role. And what they mean by this is that they are going to be releasing a new dungeon, which is supposed to be team-based, which might be a little bit annoying because then you have to do that little search for a team kind of thing for a couple seconds. Now, all in all, they're saying that, well, you will be cooperating in a 4-person team in order to clear monsters and unlock different zones, challenging a powerful boss all together at the end. So yeah, we don't know what this is going to be looking like, but maybe you can partner up with players that are maybe a little bit more focused on certain things, boss damage, AoE clearing, or whatnot, and then you might just come to the end and they all clear their path and kill the boss at the end. But it's all just speculation. Of course, the game at the end of the day is just half big power and then you win, so let's see if it's really able to play a specific role within this game in any case. And finally, they give us some feedback on optimizations for the sailing seasons, just talking a little bit about colorblind mode and just sailing time being very long. So they say that they are not planning on adding colorblind mode. They straight up just say that we currently do not have plans to add extra color blindness modes. So yep, that's that. They do not care about that. They're not going to be doing it. And then about the excessive sailing time, well, they say that they are going to increase rewards for speed up items so that you can just shorter the sailing time for just basically having more of those, right? Having more speed up items. So that's really what it comes down to. There is going to be ways of getting more of those items so you can make plays and coordinate together with the rest of your server and stuff. But all in all, yeah, there is not much to it. That's pretty much it for the dev replies. Now let's move on to more information. Now they also give us some sorries here for some bugs that happened during the tournament. Yep, I don't really like that too much, but I'm not gonna care too much about it. And they announce straight up just to, right away, they announce another set of server merges that are going to be happening very damn soon. And they're going to be happening, yeah, pretty much right now. As soon as you look at this video, like tomorrow, it's going to be the 9th. Well, there we go. It's going to be happening really damn soon. And you are going to be having the server merge list over here if you care about that. But that just means that, well, people, as you can see in the emotes, they're not happy. Basically, all of the issues that we talked about before are going to be enhanced a little bit more by these continued server merges. We can open up the list here. As you can see at this point, well, these are the servers that are planned to be merged. We have a list of server merges here in the past, as you can see down here. You cannot really see it too much, but I'm just going to put this here right in the middle. And these will be the servers that are going to be resulting in the very end. There is, what is that, like 46 servers are going to be remaining after all these merges. So the game is really starting to just be stacked up. Keep in mind that these are also considering the new servers. It's down to 46 server merges after this. So the issues are just going to be arising more and more with everything that we've already talked. And I'm not too sure if they're really prepared to tackle this. Then we have some information about the talk shows they're doing. They've done some of this together with some members of the community. So if you are interested in that, you can join the Discord here and go ahead and check it out. See some of the topics that they might have discussed in the dev reply will be talked here. And finally, we have some more information about the tournament being announced again. So there's going to be a delay, and well, pretty much let's just read through this. So there is a lot of excitement. I'm assuming if you are one of the stronger players in the game, I'm sure you are excited for this. And yeah, it unexpectedly collapsed because basically the player rankings could not be correctly generated. So that was a big bug and it was postponed. So this is the result. They are delaying it to, what is it? The maintenance work will be completed on January 13th. And then, well, here is a timeline for the new tournament starting. So you're going to have the registration period happening after the fixes are going to be doing. And then it's going to be starting on the rounds 128 to 32 on January 20th. And it will basically end at the 25th of January. So there you go. These are the prices you have here, or rather the compensation that they're giving us. And the prices, well, showcase period is going to be something in the game so you can see who won. But to be fair, I do not see them over here, and I don't know when they get announced. Anyways, yeah, this is definitely exciting if you are one of the strongest players in the game and have been playing for a little while. Look forward to this because, well, you're definitely going to have a lot of bragging rights out of this. The showcase period means that you're going to be there in the basically as soon as you enter the game, you're going to be shown towards everybody else. So definitely, if you are interested in this kind of thing, go ahead and join. Now you have until the 13th when that's going to be starting to think about it. And that is pretty much all there is to it, guys. As you can see, the game is slowly becoming a little bit smaller and there is less servers and less people joining in. As you can see, less and less servers overall, meaning that the state of the game, well, it's looking a lot more like it's moving towards a maintenance state. But we still are getting new stuff. Of course, we got new systems like the star array and stuff like that. But yeah, once you fall behind, it's becoming a lot harder to catch up again. And new servers are not even that big of a deal anymore because, well, you're going to be matched together with servers that are older. All in all, the experience is becoming a little bit weirder, I would say. But that's just what happens with mobile games. They go by fast. Doesn't mean that this is nowhere near the end of Legend of Mushroom, but things are starting to look a lot more like the game is just going to be a bunch of whales just dominating everything, as if it hasn't been forever. But yeah, you know, there used to be a lot more competitiveness in the game all in all in many other aspects without having to spend that much money. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and now let's hear a little bit about Aptoide before you go. Aptoide is basically just like Google Play. You download apps from it onto your Android device, and once you do so and you start playing those apps like Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide, you're going to be able to earn cashbacks that can go from extra 10% all the way up to extra 35% of any amount of money you are spending, right? So check out the screen, picture you're going to be trying to buy this pack, and we are going to be prompted with this screen where we are going to be told how much bonus we are going to be getting out of this purchase, which in turn, once we do have enough of the bonus, we are going to be able to select it in the form of the app coins credits to make the payment for us without actually using our real money. So we can increase this bonus by doing things like using my code, which is going to be down here under the screen as well as the description, and we input that into the app coins wallet. Now there's going to be a whole guide down there in the description about how to set the whole thing up on your Android phone as well as on an emulator on your PC. It works on like BlueStacks or Nox or things like that. Just set it up, download Aptoide, download Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide, and then also download the AppCoins wallet from Google Play or whatever. And here you're going to be able to see how much bonus you currently have accumulated, your purchase history. You're also here going to be able to find where you input the promo code that I talked about. Just put it in there, and that's going to be giving you that extra 5% bonus forever. Just never have to worry about it again. You can also see how much more you need to be spending in order to unlock higher amounts of bonuses in the form of a milestone kind of thing. And then finally, you can see active events going on within the AppCoins wallet, which for a limited time will be increasing the bonus you get in these games in particular from 5 all the way up to 10% for usually about 24 hours, right? So all those things combined, that can net you an extra 35% of anything you are spending in Legend of Mushroom or any other Android game by that matter, right? So you can see how this is going to be very damn helpful to participate in those gachas, where as you spend in order to eventually get whatever you want, you're going to be able to afford more packs for free. So in total, it's going to be reducing the cost of things, right? So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think about the video. And if you got any questions about Aptoide, drop them down below in the comment section. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. See ya.